dividing decimals by whole numbers using the partial quotients method. So if you have been using the traditional long division algorithm, please stop this video and go and use that video instead. This video is for students who have been more successful with the partial quotients method of division. All right, so we're going to start out today by using a whole number with a dividend that has a decimal in it. You will notice that I made my division box extra big because I may or may not, you never know, I may need that, and you'll see what I mean. Now, when you are using this method with partial quotients, you have to be very aware of your decimals, whether you're using whole numbers, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. You have to be. So here's where we start. Kind of the same as starting with whole numbers. How many times does 2 go into 1? Well, it doesn't. How many times does it go into 12? So you can use your friendly numbers for this, but when you have a really easy divisor like 2, you're gonna do it that way. So I'm going to say 6. So I put my 6 over here as usual, understanding that is a whole number. If you want to, you can even make it 6.0. That would be fine, whatever you want, because they're the same. So 2 times 6 is 12. And you have to put your decimal in there, okay? Now you can subtract. You get 9/10. How many times does 2 go into 9/10? It goes in 4/10. So in your partial quotient, you have to put your decimal in there, 4/10. 2 times 4/10 gives you 8/10. You subtract, you have 1/10 left. Now, normally we would stop because we have no numbers left to bring down and our 1/10 is less than our 2. But because it's decimals, we don't stop. We can keep going. How can we keep going? We don't have any numbers left to bring down. Here's why I left that space up there. Whenever you need to, you can simply annex a 0 and bring that down, like this. Now I can keep going with my division. 2 goes into 10/100ths, 5/100ths. Has to be the same number of place values here. 5/100ths times 2 gives me 10/100ths. Now I have a 0. Now there are 2 times when you stop when you're dividing with decimals. The first is when you get to 0 down here, which I did. And the second is if you have been annexing zeros and you get to the thousandths, because we're in 5th grade, you just go ahead and stop right there. We don't go any further than thousandths in 5th grade. I mean, technically you can keep going by just annexing as many zeros as you want and just keep dividing your little heart out. But, you know, why? We're not done yet because we have our partial quotients here and now we have to add them up. So now we have addition of decimals here. But if you have done it neatly, your numbers will be all lined up and you'll be able to add them quite easily for your total quotient down there, 6 45/100ths. Now there's 2 ways you can check your answer. You can multiply your quotient times your divisor and it will give you your dividend. Or you can estimate by rounding 12 9/10 to 13. How many times does 2 go into 13? Well, 6.5. So our quotient, which is 6 45/100ths, very close to 6.5. So we are correct. So yours